Hello, students. To continue with yesterday's program, today we are going to discuss Roadside Stand, the biggest poem that you have in your book, written by Robert Frost. Okay, so once again, we start with the theme. Roadside Stand theme is inequality between the rich and the poor. गरीब और धनी के बीच में जो असमानताएं हैं उनके ऊपर में है अनइक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ वेल्थ. जो रिसोर्स का अनइक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है गरीब और धनियों के बीच में उनके ऊपर में है. रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट हैज़ ऑलवेज रिटन पोएट्री in favor of the poor people and against the authority. So it's a big poem. Okay, so what I have done is that I have divided the summary into stanzas. Stanza wise summary will be discussed here. So first of all, the first stanza summary, what is there? So the little old house was out with a little new shed. It is written little old house. The house is extended further to make a new stall. Shed means stall. A new shed is made, new stall is made, and the purpose is the owner wants to earn a little extra money, money that supports the beautification and the development of the cities. Okay, the same money, if it is rolled in villages also, the many other villagers also can be benefited. So that is the purpose of making this stall. But the city people, this shed, this stall is made by the roadside, so that is why roadside. Okay, so but the city people who are traveling through the road, they are unmindful to this. They are looking ahead and they are driving their car ahead without having any notice towards the shop. City people speed past and they bother to stop at the stall at all. Okay, they are annoyed. Sometimes if anyone stops over there also, they are annoyed at the signs. North and south signs are painted over there. To look at that, they are annoyed. It is because both the signs north and south, N and S, are pointing at wrong directions. That's why sometimes if any city people stops over there, he is greatly annoyed. He or she is greatly annoyed. So what these people are selling in this shed, in this stall, temporary shop, these people are selling some berries. वो जंगली फल जो छोटे छोटे से होते हैं उनको berries कहा जाता है. So they sell berries and they sell some vegetables. And I told you already, the city people, they are unmindful to these things. They ignore. So at this, the stall owner is sometimes very much irritated because nobody notices his products, his services, and therefore he suggests irritably. In your book, you see that the first stanza, the second last line, it is written over there, this crossly. This crossly is repeated twice in this poem. In the first stanza, second last line, this crossly, it means annoyed. So he is irritable, he is annoyed, and he says that you can keep your money and go ahead. If you want to be a miser, अगर कंजूस होना चाहते हो, पैसा खर्चा नहीं करना चाहते हो, okay, very well, you can keep your money and you can move ahead. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the first stanza. Now the explanation of the second stanza. So much से लेकर to be keeping from us, यहाँ तक. The first line reads like this, that so much as the trusting sorrow of what is unsaid. So the villagers, they laid so much trust on the city dwellers. The villagers, they place so much confidence on the city dwellers that they will understand their unspoken sorrow, but all in vain. The city dwellers, they do not understand their sorrow. They still move ahead. And they say that they have made this stall to earn some extra cash to improve their living conditions. Okay, for that they have made this, and they wish to live like the movie stars. It is written, and give us the life of the moving pictures promise. As it is shown, the movie stars, they are living a lavish life. So they also want to live that kind of a life, and they are trying their own. It is because the government is depriving them of all kinds of social benefits. So that's why they have set up this stall, so that they can earn a little extra cash. That brings us, it is a small stanza, that is the explanation of the second stanza. Now we are moving towards the third stanza. Third stanza, it is starting from, it is in the news, वहाँ से लेकर the night, the ancient way, at night the ancient way, यहाँ तक जो है उसका ये आपका थर्ड स्टैंजा है. तो it begins like this: it is in the news that all this pitiful kin, means it is heard that all these the relatives of these poor villagers will be brought, and they will be settled around the beautiful shops and the theaters. Why in these two places? Why not in normal other places? They will be they will be settled in these places. It is because when they come and watch movies or go for shopping, at the time they will forget the real issues, they will not complain. So therefore they will be settled purposely in around these places. And then what will happen? Another important thing will happen. These government officials, these bureaucrats will encircle their lives. It is written in the third stanza, you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, 6th line it is written, swarm over their lives enforcing benefits. They will encircle these poor villagers, and they will pretend to be very much beneficial to them. They will pretend to be charitable. They will befool इन लोगों को बेवकूफ़ बनाएंगे लोग, cheat these poor people, villagers, and they will advise them to relax and later on forget about them altogether. It is written over there in the same stanza. You see the last two lines. And by teaching them how to sleep, they sleep all day. Sleep, repetition. The first sleep, it means relax, and the second sleep means forget. So who is relaxing and who is forgetting? They advise, these bureaucrats, officials, they advise the poor villagers to relax. And the second sleep is referred to these people, these bureaucrats, that they will advise poor villagers to relax, and later on they will forget them altogether. Okay, so that is the end of explanation of the third stanza, summary of third stanza. Now the fourth one. Sometimes I feel myself, वहाँ से लेकर where it was bound, यहाँ तक जो है अपना stanza शुरू होता है. The poet feels that he can't tolerate the fact that these poor people wait like children for good fortune in vain. These poor people, they set up the shop over there, and near the sales window always they wait for the potential customers to arrive, but in vain. Their condition is compared with the little children who also wait for good things to happen in their lives, but all in vain. They do not get what they expect. Same way they expect the customers, our villagers, the owner, the stall owner, he waits for the customers to arrive, but nobody arrives over there to purchase anything. And the sadness that lurks near the open window over there, near the sales window, the poet says that there is always a sadness, always a sadness is hidden over there. It is hiding all the times, and it prays that some customers come over there. The sound of a stopping car can be heard. It is written over there that for the squeal of brakes, कार के ब्रेक मारने का साउंड जो है इनके कान में आएगा कि कोई कस्टमर आया, अपने कार को रुकाया. तो and it's for asking, but in case any customer comes, in case any person comes, in case any car stops over there, it is not for buying their things, those vegetables or the berries. It is for asking for the direction, that this road goes where. Or they may come over there and ask for some gallon of fuel. Their driving car, they need fuel. And at this, the shop owner is very much irritated. Once again, it is this crossly, it is written over there. Just before the last stanza, you can see the two lines are before the last stanza. It is written over there, this crossly once more. So when they do not buy anything that is being sold, And they, on the contrary, they are coming and asking for the directions. Somebody comes over there and asks for fuel to be sold. These things are not there. At that time, the shop owner is irritated. Okay, and he feels helpless at all. Altogether, he feels very much helpless. So that is the end of the second last stanza. And the last stanza, the poet is making a conclusion. What conclusion? The poet concludes that although the country is developing, America is developing, but the benefits are received only by the city dwellers. The villagers do not receive any benefit. So villagers complained. So that is the villagers' complaint. At the end, he only has got one solution, that he would put all the villagers to sleep with a single blow. With a single blow, he will put all them to sleep, means he will kill all them with a single blow. And after that, when he comes back to senses, he wants the same thing to happen with him also. He says that I want now, when I have put them to sleep, I have killed them with a single blow. Now I want that someone of you, someone else will come and do the same with me also. I also want to be put to sleep along with the villagers. That is the single and only one solution he has got, because the villagers' complaint and their misery is never ending. That is why. So that is the summary, and you can say the explanation of the whole poem. I hope you understood this. And now we are going to discuss the devices used in this. What devices are there in the roadside stand? Let us see. First of all, in the third line, if you have your books open with you, pathetically pled, that is personification and alliteration both. PP is there, pathetically pled, PP is there, therefore it is alliteration. And pathetically played मतलब pitifully begged, meaning जो है इसका pitifully begged, दयनीय तरीके से, जैसे कि भीख मांग रहे. तो दुकान भीख नहीं मांगते, इंसान मांगते. सो ह्यूमन क्वालिटीज ह्यूमन एट्रीब्यूट्स आर गिवन टू द नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज अ personification. Then you can see little down, most probably fifth or sixth line, the flower of cities, ये मेटाफोर है. और उसके बाद में आपका सेकेंड स्टैंजा यानी सेकेंड पेज में एकदम ऊपर में देखो आप लिखा हुआ है द ट्रस्टिंग सोरो. दिस ऑल्सो आर मेटाफोर. सो दिस टू आर मेटाफोर्स आर देयर. एंड देन देयर इज एंजायमेंट. एंजायमेंट के लिए आपको फिर आना पड़ेगा फर्स्ट स्टैंजा के अंदर में. फर्स्ट स्टैंजा के ठीक मिडिल की तरफ में आप देखो, उसमें लिखा हुआ है एट हैविंग द लैंडस्केप मार्ड डॉट डॉट, वहाँ से लेके नीचे जो है एस टर्न्ड रॉन्ग, और उसके बाद में ऑफर्ड फॉर सेल वाइल्ड बेरीज इन वुडन क्वार्ट्स, यहाँ तक जो है कोई पंक्चुएशन मार्क नहीं है. ओनली वुडन क्वार्ट्स के बाद ही है, बीच में कोई भी पंक्चुएशन मार्क नहीं है. सो व्हेन सेम लाइन्स कंटिन्यू, सेम सेंटेंसेस कंटिन्यू इन द लाइन्स, at that time they are without any punctuation mark, they are called enjambment. I have told these things in the during the classes, if you remember. Apart from that, more examples of alliteration is greedy good doers and beneficent beasts of prey. Very important lines, and as well as from the point of view of devices, from here the question comes. Remember, very important line, while the greedy good doers, beneficent beasts of prey, swarm over their lives enforcing benefits. तो greedy good doers, GG capital, GG sound repeated, so therefore it is alliteration. And once again beneficent BB sound is repeated, therefore it is alliteration. But at the same time greedy मतलब लालची होता है, good doers मतलब beneficial होता है. So लालची भी है और beneficial भी है, दोनों ही साथ साथ में opposite words एक दूसरे के साथ में place किया गया. So therefore it is oxymoron. And बेनिफिशेंट बीस्ट ऑफ प्रे, बेनिफिशेंट का मतलब भी वही चैरिटेबल होता है, और बीस्ट ऑफ प्रे मतलब खूंखार फियर्स एनिमल, दोनों अपोजिट वर्ड्स मीनिंग बता रहे हैं, इसलिए बेनिफिशेंट बीस्ट ऑफ प्रे भी ऑक्सीमोरन है. ओके, रिपीटेशन मैंने पहले ही बता दिया था, स्लीप स्लीप दोनों है. इसके सिवाय पर्सनिफिकेशन एक का एग्जाम्पल एक और भी है, द सैडनेस दैट लार्क्स, इट इज़ इन द 4th स्टैंजा मोस्ट प्रोबेबली। सैडनेस दैट लार्क्स, आप देख लेना अपने बुक के अंदर में, सैडनेस जो छुपे हुए हैं, सैडनेस कभी छुपे हुए नहीं होते, इंसान छुपे हुए होते हैं, इंसान के क्वालिटीज़ को दिया गया। सो देयरफॉर सैडनेस दैट लार्क्स इट इज़ ऑल्सो पर्सनिफिकेशन, ओके। Here one important thing comes once again in the same 2-3 lines later, selfish cards। और साथ साथ में आपको फर्स्ट स्टैंजा में भी जाना पड़ेगा, जहाँ पे देखो लिखा हुआ है पुलिस ट्रैफिक। तो कार और ट्रैफिक दोनों का ही मतलब असली में कार ही होते हैं, मीनिंग आई एम टेलिंग यू, दोनों ही कार ही है। तो एक जो है ट्रैफिक का मतलब अगर कार ही है, तो पोलिस्ड ट्रैफिक, पोलिस्ड का मतलब होता है सोफिस्टिकेटेड, कल्चर्ड, एजुकेटेड। तो कार क्या एजुकेटेड होता है? ट्रैफिक का मतलब अगर कार ही होगा तो नहीं। तो कार कभी भी जो है एजुकेटेड, कल्चर्ड या तो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, सोफिस्टिकेटेड नहीं होते हैं, लोग होते हैं। लेकिन पोलिस्ड वर्ड जो है, एडजेक्टिव जो है, ट्रैफिक के साथ में इस्तेमाल किया गया है। Directly the human being, the people not mentioned. So actually policed is referring to some other word, human being. So therefore it is a transferred epithet. Same way selfish cars, कार कभी selfish नहीं होते, कार selfish नहीं होते। कौन होते हैं selfish? कार के ड्राइवर जो होते हैं, जो लोग चला रहे हैं। So it also refers to human being, people. So selfish word is actually used for people, but here in this poem it is used with cars. So therefore they are actually both the examples of transferred epithet, okay. For further queries you can message me, you can call me, okay. I have got very new YouTube channel I have started for this purpose, for the time being educational purpose, at Anthony Vaidya 9450, okay. At Anthony Vaidya 9450 is the channel's name. It is temporarily kept, later on we'll see. So over there the whole explanation will be there, and you have got my number. If you have any queries these days, you can call me, you can message me without any hesitation. I hope this works for you. Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye. Good luck.